Hi, this is Ross from Healing Motion Physical Therapy, and today we're going to talk about a hip flexor stretch, a great stretch for any athlete, but especially baseball players. Your hip flexor is on the front part of your hip. If you have tight hip flexors, that'll shut down your glute muscles and make any athletic movement not quite as powerful or not quite as explosive. And so this hip flexor stretch is a great stretch, especially to get more movement, more power out of your hips. So perfect if you're putting your foot up on a step. You can even do it on a chair. So you're going to have your left foot up on about the second step, depending on how tall you are. Your right foot behind you, flat on the floor. You want to make sure both feet are pointing straight. The back foot a lot of times will try to rotate out, but you want both feet pointing straight. Ideally, if you have the handrails to hold on to, you can lean in with your hips and your knee, but the shoulders stay right where they're at. So it's almost like my shoulders are extending backwards. That'll allow you to stretch the front part of that hip, again called the hip flexor. You can hold that for about 5 seconds and then come back and relax. So slowly come into the stretch. You might even feel it a little bit in your lower back. Hold that for a 5 count and then come back. Do 10 of those on the right side, stretching the right hip flexor, and then switch. So again, both feet pointing forward. Now my right foot is up, left foot is back. I'm actually stretching the left hip flexor in this case. Same thing, you're going to come forward, hold that when you get a good stretch into the front of your hip, 5 seconds, and then relax. Again, this will make you more flexible in the hips. Always a good thing for throwing the ball, hitting the ball, more power in your hips, and especially allows those glutes to operate a lot better. If you need anything, call us at Healing Motion Physical Therapy and allow us to check out any of the deficiencies or impairments that you have, whether it's pain or just related to the baseball game. There's your exercise tip for this week.